What's the best piece of advice you've been given going into the All-Star game?
Well, first of all, Dan, I was excited to join you guys until I saw the guest list for today. And then I felt like a stand-up comic going to an open mic night. And you don't know who you're going to follow, and you have to follow Chris Rock and Bill Burr. So here I am, ready to go. Best piece of advice is, honestly, it's just been to be myself and really do everything that we normally do. Have fun. And if you have fun, the audience generally tends to follow and celebrate the game. That's what we're here to do. And so you kind of accomplish all those things and you can leave happy.
How does your age work against you? How does it work for you in a situation like this?
Yeah, I guess against me, it's just the inexperience. I haven't done this before. And so it's anything that you do new, you're going in a little bit blind. But I would say how it works for me, I've always been an old soul. The first article written about me when I got the LA Clippers job was the headline was he's 22 going on 52. And it was highly accurate. And so for me, I think I've been a historian of the game. I've watched every one of these weekends since I was pretty much born. I was the guy that needed to park myself on the couch from the beginning of the Rising Stars all the way through the game on Sunday. So I just think that I want to make sure that I'm doing the due diligence for all of those people who have been watching for decades. But at the same time, I do at least have a sense of what's happening with the younger generation. And so the hope is I can bridge the gap between those who are 22 and those who are 72 that are tuning in. That is kind of the goal in any of this. And, we know that we should have, especially considering the Olympics are going to be on, we should have a lot of non-basketball fans early. And so our hope is we can entertain them and inform them enough that they want to stay.
Your thoughts on the format?
I'm excited for it. I think that, look, the Olympic aspect is great. We chatted during the Summer Olympics in 2024, and I got a front row seat to see just how different that type of competition is when you do have the pride of representing a country in the United States case and the world in the world's case. And I think that you're going to get a full 48 minutes of basketball on Sunday. To me, that was always the concern. It's one thing if, and we saw this a little bit last year, and the NBA did a great job of rectifying some of those issues where it felt like actually the games were getting competitive, but then it was so choppy because they were so short that you never got a full rhythm of basketball. This will be a full rhythm of basketball, a full quarter, and then you move on. It's another full quarter, and then you move on another full quarter, and then you have your championship. So it's a full 4 quarters of basketball. So from that perspective, I think it can work. And the hope is these guys have a little bit of juice, especially towards the end of that quarter. I think that's the other idea from the NBA. In previous All-Star games, you feel like you have your full 48-minute game, 12-minute quarters. There's no jurisdiction with the first, second, third. And then maybe by the end of the fourth, they start playing. The hope is because it's one quarter, the point differential is going to matter. By the end of each quarter, in the final 3-4 minutes, you're going to start to see some of that competitive joy and spirit come to the forefront. So that's what I expect. We'll see if it all comes together that way, but I'm excited for it.